Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with a video update on launch date. Today is September 1st, 2022. Before we jump into the video, I just want to let you know we're going to be going into how to actually purchase the 8-minute trader set as a whole from Longevity. And I'm going to do a video tutorial since it seems like some people have been struggling out there. And I just wanted to make this easy video tutorial to show you guys exactly how to get that into your card and added into your Longevity profile. But before we hop into that, I wanted to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a random guy on YouTube, and this video is just strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, with that out of the way, it's officially September 1st, 2022, and 8-Minute Trader has officially launched, you guys. It is real. It doesn't get any realer than this. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to get my hands on some of these awesome tools that we are going to be getting our hands on within the next couple of days. So I just want to hop right into it. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see exactly how to get registered. So the first thing you're going to do is go to longevity.com. That's longevity.com. And this is for people who are in the States. If you're not in the States, there is another website that you're going to go to. That website is going to be longevityonline.com. But first, I'm going to do a walkthrough of regular just longevity.com. And so what you're going to do is you're going to click on login. And this, keep in mind, this is for people who have already created a free account. You should already have a username or Longevity ID along with a password that you use to get started with Longevity. If you do not have an account just yet, you can actually create a new account, and I can provide a link down in the description below. And if you guys aren't already involved on somebody else's team, definitely please reach back out to them if you are, so that way they get credit. But if not, if you're just out here looking brand new, I'd be more than happy to have you guys on my team and walk you through the process on how to get started. And if you want to join my team, that's completely okay. I have my direct Telegram down in the description of this video, and you can reach directly out to me with questions if you have any. So I'm going to get logged in really quick here. Okay, once you get logged in, this is the very next screen that you're going to see. And the next step you're going to do is click where it says menu in the upper left-hand corner there. Then you're going to click this arrow for shop. Then you're going to scroll on down until you see Trading Academy. Then you're going to click on 8-Minute Trader. Max Indicator was already a part of Longevity before the official launch of the 8-Minute Trader. However, Max Indicator is automatically going to be incorporated into 8-Minute Trader. So you're going to be receiving both of those. But we want to sign up with the 8-Minute Trader. So you'll go ahead and click on that. Next, you'll just click on the 8-Minute Trader Digital Mega Pack. And now it's going to take you to a new screen where it says, as of December 1st, this product is available in your Longevity back office. So once you click on that, you should be logged in. But if you're not logged in, it may ask you to log in again. Just put the same exact username and password that you did to get started. And you should see a screen something similar to this. As you see right here, I've already achieved a rank of 1 star, and we just launched today. So that is pretty phenomenal. And that's just thanks to you guys out there who are getting started with 8-Minute Trader and continuing to roll the program out. So that is awesome. Next, what you're going to want to do is bring your cursor up here to where it says order with this little basket. You're going to click on where it says new order. All right, now it's going to take you to a screen that looks something like this. You're going to scroll down until you see Longevity Trading Academy. You'll click on that. And then once again, you'll click on the 8-Minute Trader Digital Mega Pack. Click Add to Cart. And then it'll show this item in your cart. You're going to click Go to Cart. Then all you got to do is hit checkout. All right, this is very, very crucial right here for a couple different reasons. You want to make sure your address is correct right here. But before you move on to the next screen, just double check and click this box for the bill to. Then you're going to hit edit. And the reason why you need to hit edit is because you need to refresh your county. If you're in the States, mainly this is for people who are in the States, you're going to need to refresh your county. Even if it shows when you hit edit, just delete it, or click on it and get it alive again, because if you continue without refreshing your county, it's not going to take your payment. I had some issues with that this morning, but if you come here and you edit your county, you should have no problems at checkout. So once you edit that, you're going to come to the bottom here where it says checkout. All right, then something else that you're going to need to pay attention to, your shipping total might not reflect 0. It might reflect a 2-day shipping, but all you have to do to get that to be changed is come down here to the left, and where it says choose your shipping method, you're going to select standard, because there's nothing that needs to be shipped here. So you don't need to expedite anything. And that should clear up the shipping cost. And then you are good to go. Enter in your credit card payment information and things like that, and you're all good. Of course, you'll have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and actually hit submit order. That's just, and then you'll get a confirmation page on the next screen if everything went through. If things didn't go through, you'll get the error message and it'll tell you what you need to go back and fix. So you might have to go back and forth a couple times depending on the error, but that's it, how you get started with the 8-Minute Trader Digital Mega Pack. Next, if you do want to become a distributor, or if you're interested in becoming a distributor with Youngevity and earn overrides off of people in your organization, you're going to come back to this screen right here and you're going to select new order. Then over here, you need to scroll pretty much all the way down to the bottom under enrollment packages. You're going to select that. Scroll down and select this Youngevity Distributor Welcome Pack. You're going to add it to your cart and check out the same exact way that you did in the previous step. Now, the Youngevity Distributor Welcome Pack is a $30 one time for the year, and then it'll renew this time next year at $50. So that's just something to keep in mind. For me, the cost is, it's a write-off anyways. It's very, very minimal. So definitely 100% worth it if you plan on earning any kind of overrides or fast start bonuses, or if you just plan on telling anybody about this, that will more than cover that cost. All right, so next I want to touch on the longevityonline.com portion, and it's essentially going to be the same type of deal. Make sure you select in the upper right hand corner if you need to change your language. They have Spanish, Japanese, and Russian right now, but you can scroll down and kind of check out their website. You can join by clicking join right here, join Youngevity. And then right here, this is where you'll enter in the enroller ID or username. And remember to get with the person who invited you to check this opportunity out. Okay, I apologize. For some reason, when I type in my username and hit continue, it's not working. It's giving me invalid enroller ID, and I'm not sure why. You're actually going to need to type in this enroller ID number 102-700-168, and that will allow you to select continue. Then from here, you can select your country. So I know there's a bunch of new countries that have been added to Youngevity's website. I know we have a huge presence in Africa. Nigeria is right here. I mean, there's a whole bunch of countries on here. But for now, let's just say you wanted to get started and you are in Nigeria. You would just hit continue. It'll have my information here at the top. And then you just fill in this information similar to the other website, the other steps that we just went through. So you'll fill all this information out as best as you possibly can. If you need to fill in something that maybe it doesn't look the same as the country that you live, definitely just kind of gauge it, maybe put some numbers in here just to fill space for now, just so you can get started. And then we can get all that sorted out once you get your package with Youngevity. You're going to create a username right here, your password. It's going to tell you if you want to get the business starter kit or not. So you don't have to get the business starter kit, but as I mentioned before, if you plan on referring anybody, I would highly recommend you get started with the business starter kit. You'll be able to continue. Matter of fact, I'm going to fill this information out with some test information here. Okay, I just filled out a bunch of test information. We're going to see if it allows me to continue. Okay, so it did let me continue. This is the next screen for your order confirmation that you should see. Okay, next it's going to give you this page for your associate ID and your password. Okay, once you sign in, it's going to take you to this page right here. You're going to scroll down and agree to the terms and conditions. Okay, once you get to this page right here, you're going to hover over new order, my orders, and then select new order. It'll take you to a page like this, and right here, bam, you're going to add this to your cart, and you should be able to check out with the same steps that we went over on the previous website. So hopefully that helps folks out who are not from the States, and help them get started with enrolling with Youngevity. All right, so I know that was a lot of information, and we are just getting this thing started. We're just getting rolled out here with the 8-Minute Trader. There's a lot of information that needs to be tackled within these next couple of days. There was a Zoom call this evening with Sal and the rest of the leadership with 8-Minute Trader, and they went over some very good information. They're going to be rolling this thing out here as soon as possible, as soon as humanly possible. Their whole team and their whole staff is dedicated to making sure that we are successful here with the 8-Minute Trader, and just they've really been on top of it. So the next things that we could expect for those people who got started today, they're going to be rolling out an email that essentially has the key or the license for us to be able to download the software onto our MetaTrader software that we have onto our computer. And if you have a Mac, you're going to need to get Parallels, or you're going to need to get a VPS. And they've given out plenty of resources on what to do and how to get those items. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link to that down in the description of this video. I am currently operating off of a Mac myself, so I ended up getting a VPS, and I got that for about $17.99 for the month, and it'll allow me to run my MT4 off of a Windows browser via my Mac. So I greatly appreciate that, and I'll still be able to get the alerts and everything on the move on my phone directly, and all those different types of platforms. So I highly recommend VPS over Parallels, but the choice is completely up to you. Parallels can take a little bit longer to download. That's not the end of the world, but you can only really use that on one device, and it's not transferable over to mobile. So just for that simple reason alone, the VPS is the winner for me. Parallels are a little bit cheaper. They're only about $6 or $7 a month, but they get billed out for a year at a time. So the choice is completely up to you, but VPS was the simple choice for me. So once you get that email from Youngevity, when you're enrolling, another thing to consider is definitely I would use a Gmail email account when you're enrolling, because if you use like a Yahoo or a Hotmail or one of those other funky email providers, a lot of times the emails are going to go into spam, or you may not receive them at all. I've had that happen to a couple of my folks on my downline. So definitely you want to use a Gmail if all possible to make sure that you're getting the emails. But even with Gmail, keep an eye out on your junk and your spam folder to make sure that you're not missing any kind of information. You want to make sure you get those downloads as quick as possible. Once you get that download, you'll be able to have the whole setup like how Coach Mo and Sal have on their screen, where you can close all trades with the push of one button, and just the whole interface for the scalper alerts, which we are getting version 2.0. If you've been in the Telegram chats following along with the alerts, there was a message that got pushed out yesterday showing what version 1 scalper alert It was a sell trade that you could have potentially made some money, but you wouldn't have been able to stay in the trade too long. And then the version 2, it missed that sell, but it ended up taking a huge buy that took a really long win streak. So I'm curious and anxious to get my hands on that new version 2.0 scalper and or indicator, and get that on my computer and start taking some alerts that way. There's going to be a lot of live calls happening within the next week. So be sure, for those of you guys who are paid members now, we can't say it's free anymore. For those of you guys who are paid members, keep an ear out for that. Don't be super FOMO-ish. And what that means, FOMO, F-O-M-O, fear of missing out. This weekend is going to be a relatively slow weekend because we've got some red folder events coming up, but we also have the what's the holiday? Labor Day holiday that's coming up here in the States on Monday. So the market is going to be a little bit slower right now and inconsistent. So by the time we have everything set up, we'll be ready to go for next week by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So just be patient, work with your teams. If you have questions, reach out to me on Telegram. I'm more than willing and flexible to help people get started and set up on their account. But definitely get into the Telegram groups, the official ones, so you can see the messages as they come out in real time as well. So that's all I have as far as an update for you today. Just be patient, be patient, be patient. Congratulations if you've enrolled and you've made it this far. Let's just wait and get our downloads, get ready to go for next week, because it is going to be a wild ride. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone that you like and care about, and I will check you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.